Hello, hello. Welcome to another podcast episode of The Infinite CEO. This is where you're going to learn how to lean in and master your energetics and your mindset for maximum expansion and growth in your business. So it's all mindset, energetics, embodiment, intuition. It's all of that. And when you start to really utilize this information, your business is going to start to explode. And you become really, really attractive to people. Your energy speaks for you. So sometimes it's not even what you're saying, it's the energy behind what you're saying that is going to grab people's attention and bring them into your world. So I wanted to talk about a few symptoms of when your business is in that transition period. So your mindset is starting to get really on point, your energetics is starting to get on point, and there's a few moments between your energy getting there and the 3D reality getting there. So they call it the law of gestation. But within that, if you are in the law of gestation, if you're in the gestation period where your energy, where your 3D reality is yet to catch up with your internal reality shift, could take a day, could take a minute, could take a month. It's like how long's a piece of string? Every person is different, and it's the energy in how you hold yourself in those moments where the shift in the 3D reality hasn't quite manifested yet, but you know that it's coming. So there's a sense of deep peace and deep trust within you at the moment. But if you go looking for signs, if you go like asking the divine source, saying things like, send me a sign that it's all on its way, that's doubt. So then you've dropped back down again in your energy. If you are constantly be like, when is this going to start to manifest? When is this going to start to become a 3D reality? You've dropped your energy down. So in ways to keep it high is for you to become aware of, not search for, but become aware of subtle energetic shifts manifested in 3D reality. So for me, it is finding 20 cents on the ground. That is a very big sign that, oh my goodness, things are starting to manifest. Time, the illusion of time as well. So the other day, I've got very long hair and it's quite thick. There's a lot there. So normally for me on a shower day and a hair day, so I shower every day, but on a shower and hair day, I need to block myself out for at least an hour and a half because there's a lot that I need to do. So washing my hair, and it takes a lot of energy for me to be able to look this beautiful. And so I need an hour and a half to do it. And the other day I showered, washed my hair, shaved my legs. Maybe that's too much information, but whatever. And I blow dried my hair. I was having a dance party. Everything was just, I felt so high in vibration. Everything was just flowing. I was getting ideas and the music was pumping, and I'd already asked God, like I said in the other episode, I'd asked him to walk beside me during the day and help me with my business and help me with my life. And so I'm having a party, brushing my teeth, put my makeup on, did everything, had the shower, everything, and it was half an hour. And I was like, oh, I've got an extra hour now of my day. I felt like I'd gained an extra hour and I'd won the time lottery or something. So, when you start doing things that are in a lower vibration and it used to be normal for you, and then all of a sudden it's not normal for you anymore. Like I used to be able to sit down on the lounge. I had major surgery at the end of last year, and that kind of has allowed me to honor my rest now. If I didn't go through that, like I was in absolute agony before the surgery. And I never allowed myself to rest, even though I was in agony. Whereas since the end of last year, I now honor my rest. So I could lay on the lounge and honor my rest and still eat like a block of chocolate and some ice cream and have my Milo and get into the bickies and do all this stuff. And last night my husband was like, oh, do you want some biscuits with your Milo? And I was like, actually, no, I don't want anything. I just feel like my Milo is chocolatey enough at this point, and I don't feel the need to have a Milo and then have a chocolate biscuit and then have a chocolate ice cream. And then, like the ice cream brought me pleasure, so I had that. But, then stuff in my face full of all this other gunk, it did not feel good to me in that moment. And even the show that we were watching, I was like, I can't watch this anymore. So I started to like just do some light marketing stuff on my laptop and like tune out to what was on the TV. And so these are the kind of things that your body will start to shift and change before you even realize it. So your body no longer is satisfied with what used to satisfy it. You could like literally sit there and eat so much chocolate because it brings you pleasure. There's like pleasure centers or something that the chocolate activates or whatever. I don't know that side of things, but your body's going to start craving more water. Your body's going to start craving healthier food, and your body is also going to want to move. So your body is going to become your guide. When you are doing business the way that you are meant to, and you're getting ideas for your business the way you are meant to through your body and through your heart, not necessarily your mind. Your mind is there to decipher what your body and your heart is telling you. And that's a whole nother podcast. But your body's going to want to move. It's not going to be happy just sitting there anymore. So yesterday afternoon, I'd done all my work that I wanted to do for my business. And then previously I would go, okay, well, even though the house is a little bit messy, I'm going to rest and honor my rest. And then I may or may not get to the housework. The housework doesn't really bother me as much as it does for other people. Every now and again, I'm like, oh my God, the house is so dirty and disgusting and we have to clean it, even though it's not that bad. I feel like it's really, really bad. And then other times I'm like, yeah, it's just the vacuuming that needs to be done. It's no big deal, whatever. But yesterday afternoon, I wanted to move my body. I wanted to have my house tidier. So I'm cleaning up the kitchen and doing all these things that is normally my daughter's job to do. But I wanted to do them. And so I listened to my body and I activated within me. And that is some big energy shifts that are starting to present itself in my 3D reality. It's not necessarily clients reaching out every 5 seconds. It's not always sales in the bank account every 2 seconds. Sometimes it is like energetic shifts. Your body is saying, no, we're not vibrating at that lower frequency anymore. We're now doing this. And time doesn't exist really anymore. And the food that you're putting into your body changes, even though you don't really go, oh, well, I'm going to go on a diet, or I'm going to like change my diet or anything like that. It just naturally starts to happen. It's like drinking water feels so much better to me than sculling a glass of juice. So those kind of things are going to start to shift for you. And when they do, that's see, my throat chakra is starting to go, oh, this is good information. So when these things start to shift and manifest, you know that your 3D reality is slowly starting to shift. And once you recognize that and allow these things to take place, and follow the guidance in through that, not going, oh, my body's telling me that I need to drink water, but I really enjoy juice, so I'm going to have the juice. It's like if your body's telling you to drink water, then you listen. That's part of embodiment work, is listening to your body and letting your body guide you, because your body is a direct conduit to God, to the Lord. And so when you are doing all these things, you are listening and trusting in your body, and therefore God lives within your body. So you're trusting in God. You're showing him, saying, yes, I trust you that this energy shift was meant for me. And now I am listening by honoring you by listening to my body. So then once you accept that, it's easier for you to accept that money is actually a really amazing energetic frequency, and that money is easily come to you, just like health can come to you, just like all these other things as well. So next time you find 50 cents on the ground, just look up, or like put your hand on your heart and say thank you, because you know that this is like the trickle that comes through before the floodgates open for you and shift your 3D reality to claim more abundance in all areas: money, joy, health, love, all of it. Okay. All right, so that's it for me for today. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I really hope that you have a wonderful, fantastic morning, day, noon, or night, wherever and whenever you're listening to this podcast. And remember to always learn lots and be kind. Bye for now.